Good morning. Welcome to my front garden border, my 4th of July border. So we have these sweet little decorations here, which are really fireworks. Red, white, and blue fireworks with little stars on the top. I have to say, last night we heard 2 fireworks in the middle of the night that just scared us right out of our beds. And then I just planted some large marigolds here to supplement or to complement the Gerbera daisies that I planted in the spring. Most of the Gerbera daisies are, well, some of them are doing well, but some of them are kind of having a hard time. Like this little guy here, I had to trim off his dead flowers and he never came back. This little guy also didn't come back. But in general, I think the effect of the border is lovely. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 fireworks. They have different designs with the little stars on top. Then we have the pop of color from the Gerbera daisies. We have some purple lobelia, some white alyssum as well. The lobelia are completely volunteers. I didn't plant any of the lobelia. It's just a volunteer from years past because I didn't even plant lobelia last year. But here it is, happy, happy. Then the Gerbera daisies and the marigolds. The marigolds are going to become large, lots of color. I think it's going to be nice. In addition to all of the Gerbera daisies. Here's a little daisy just coming up. Just coming up. The alyssum will soon dry. You can see it's already starting to do that. So I might have to replant with another little ground cover. But I feel good about my border. Then I have these gorgeous Talavera pots, and I have tomatoes in them with some petunias around the bottom. This is the Beams Yellow Pear, doing quite well. And over here, this little guy's not doing quite as well. This is the Sweet 100. I'm worried that the petunia is crowding him out. But I have a little nasturtium bed right here as well. They don't like the heat so much, but they're doing okay. And then, let's see, over here, this is my first dinner plate dahlia of the season. I've got to stake these up is what I've got to do. And the yellow petunias are doing quite well. The potted petunias here, the purple and the pink petunias, had trouble. So first of all, they had a very bad bug infestation, which I treated with Jack's Dead Bug. And they're coming back, but you know, we had a trouble. And then also they didn't get watered for a couple days during some of the heat, and that also took a toll on them. But still, it's a pretty little vista there with the pot and the fern coming up. And then these are the mini vista petunias. They're doing okay. They're not actually as robust as I had hoped they would be. And I have been hand watering them every day. So there's the Black Magic Rose, and look, my Princess Diana rose. I love that rose. The sage is still blooming. And then over here we have the Suncredible sunflower. More lobelia, volunteer lobelia. Basil that's out of control. We have an Old World rose, Queen of Elegance. And I haven't taken out this corn yet, even though it's ready to harvest. I just like the way it looks. I don't think I'm going to be using that corn, but we'll see. I took out the others. And then over here, Trumpeter rose. And then some petunias in a pot in the St. Anthony garden. Let's go over and look at that a little bit. Oh, you know what's doing so well is the dichondra. Look at the dichondra. Very happy, really spreading quite a bit. More petunias. This is my Dick Clark rose, doing well. And then over here, I just want to show you, look at my mammoth sunflowers. Can you see? That one is taller than the roof of the house. It's got to be 10 feet. We haven't had any strong winds, so I haven't had any emergencies like I did last year. My rose garden is looking lovely here. And I'm going to be planting some zinnias, some zins. And I'm hoping, I don't know, these are volunteer zins from last year that just came up. And this is a hollyhock, which I'm hoping will actually hurry up and bloom, but I don't know, he's still kind of small. I just threw hollyhock seeds back there and hoped that they would come up. So, that's my garden, my front yard garden. Let's do one more view of my border. Happy almost 4th of July. P.S. This petunia is super happy.